hold on. My buddy actually wants to join in, and he's more of a gun guru than I am. But I'm gonna bring him in.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing? I'm not so sure about what people tend to class as assault rifles. I think that you were saying it's the full auto and semi-auto, whatever, right? That's what people tend to class as assault rifles.
Well, I mean, from what I see, any rifle that holds more than 20 rounds or 10 or 20 rounds and has a pistol grip and can shoot in a semi-automatic fashion, that's one round for every pull of the trigger. That is typically what people on the left side of the aisle go for as an assault rifle or an assault weapon.
Hold on, assault rifle's been used for a while now, hasn't it?
Yes.
I remember assault rifles being in like the first Call of Duty, so we can say that it's not just a creation of the left.
I'm saying
it is though, because they can't accurately just describe what an assault weapon is.
Oh, that's excellent. Hold on. No, because you can clear this up right now. What's an assault rifle?
Any weapon that can kill somebody.
Any weapon that can kill somebody. So that's what.
What's the definition? What's the definition of assault?
Assault knife.
No. What's the definition of a pistol? What's the definition of a hunting rifle? What's the definition of a knife? Come on now.
Okay, so the definition of assault.
There's a classification of assault
somebody.
Weapon, correct? There's a classification for assault rifle that is commonly used, right?
Okay, well, would you say that a flintlock musket is an assault rifle?
I have no idea. I'm not the one who defines these things.
What I'm saying is that was used widely by the military in the 1780s. So, that was the weapon of war.
Was it defined?
1700s.
Hold on, was it defined as an assault rifle at the time?
I mean, there wasn't a rifle that existed back then. The only rifle, I mean, well, yeah, I guess rifles existed, but they were
was it considered an assault rifle?
They were artisans. What's
so,
that?
At least here's one definition of it. An assault rifle is a selective fire rifle that uses an intermediate cartridge and a detachable magazine. Assault rifles were first put into mass production, accepted in widespread service during World War II. The first example they give one is the German STG-44.
Okay, so we can use that, right? This is a common parlance, pretty good definition for what an assault rifle is. If we're going to restrict a classification of weapon, we should have a common understanding of what it is. And would you say that that's a good classification?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I still think it's a broad term. I think anything can be associated with assault rifle. Honest, anything that's a rifle that can kill somebody can be an assault rifle.
No. You just made up this stupid lefty definition of shit. Come on now. We're trying to use actual definitions here.
But there really isn't.
All right. Well, hey,
no one.
Hey man, I'm just trying to have a discussion. I'm not trying to.
You asked for a definition.
I said people on the left side of the aisle. I didn't say crazy lefty.
Yeah. So what? Who cares what the left side of the aisle or whatever? I mean, I'm pretty sure every time legislation has been proposed, it has been specific, right? Or have they just written legislation that's no assault rifle, and then but not the assault rifle that's common parlance?
But when you say assault rifle, you're saying definitions are important, but yet you didn't even know the definition of assault rifle.
I absolutely didn't, because I'm not the one who defines these things. I am not the one who defines these things. What do you mean no one on the left? There are military personnel who are on the left.
And
believe me, I know that.
Yeah, we both are very aware of that. But the point is, whenever they argue assault rifle, they can't narrow it down to what they mean either.
Who is they?
Almost every single lefty person I've ever talked to about this.
So online lefties?
You included. You had no definition.
No, yeah, that's because I'm not the one who's here to define it. I went and used your definition. We did eventually get to a definition. I think your definition's a pretty good one.
It's not my definition, it's just what's on the internet.
Oh, so it's the common parlance definition? Man, we should use that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm saying assault rifle is something, usually when you say what does AR-15 mean? And people, that's when they usually say assault rifle. That's
So
where
what?
they
You're talking
usually-
to a bunch of
Can we get something
idiots.
to drink?
You're talking to a
point
bunch
is
of
they don't
idiots
know the
about it.
definition and they don't know what it is. And when you say assault rifle, it's a very broad and generic term and really doesn't
What do you
speak
mean? Oh,
specifics
you
to
just
anything.
gave a specific definition, didn't you? A very specific definition. I assume. I don't know much about many of the words you said. I mean, I'm looking at any various intermediate magazine-fed rifle, such as the AK-47, that can be set for automatic or semi-automatic fire. That's an okay.
That pretty much covers almost every single rifle besides any of the different mechanisms,
except for like
say,
hunting
breech loader,
rifles and
lever
so.
action.
Except for like
And
standard
yet again,
hunting.
what you're saying is an assault rifle. There are many hunting rifles in that broad definition of assault
That's actually
rifle.
really cool. Yeah.
So
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's a blanket coverage term that really doesn't function well.
okay, so
That's
we
my
should
point.
make legislation that's very, very specific on specific things.
Like just the fact that there's legislation on the fact that you have to have, between fully automatic firearms and semi-automatic firearms.
Oh, that's really good. We should use those classifications like we do in the real world.
I don't understand where you're getting confused with that one.
But those are the classifications we use. We use semi-automatic and fully automatic and whatever, right? Like
Those are two different classifications.
Yeah. Yes.
Of
yes.
Yes,
they are. Yes.
So,
and in legislation, those are what's used.
What I'm sorry. What's your name or what's your
I'm on
alias?
I'm on Twitch as Mr. Nobodies. I do a lot of video game streaming. I mostly play RimWorld, trying to get people to play alongside.
So I'll just call you Mr. Nobodies. I want to have a